Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do an agility focused workout. Thinking about quick feet, the ability to be able to move your feet quickly in an instance like we talked about last time if you're going to fall, or just really working on footwork here. So this is all about balance. And this is quick feet, so not just standing balance, but quick feet and balance sort of combined. So just like any workout, you want to warm up for this. So go do a good 5 to 10 minutes of a cardio workout, get your heart rate up, get your muscles warmed up and ready to move. What we're going to need today is a step, a yoga block or something similar. And then if you have an agility ladder, I'm sure most of you don't. I made my own makeshift one here today. So I've got some bands that I laid out on the floor and then crossed them with some other little bands. So you can be inventive. The other thing that works really great is tile. You can use tile and use it for agility as well. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. And this is how I'm doing it here at home. And then if you've got, if you don't have a yoga block, you can use a book or even, your small little step like I'm going to use for the first one. Just little things that you have around home. You don't need anything fancy for this workout. It's all about quick feet. Okay, so we are going to start with this step. Make sure you're doing it near something where you can hold on because we're working on quick feet here. So instead of stepping up onto the step, our goal here is to tap up onto the step, and then if you feel confident in that, picking the speed up. So there's lots of levels there. So start here, and then as you feel confident, you can pick the speed up a little bit. But you're just tapping a little bit lightly on top. You're not stepping up onto it. So you want to kind of make it a quiet, quick movement. Okay, so that's the first one. So do it for about, depending on how quickly you're doing it, you could do it for a minute, you could do it for 30 seconds, just where you're getting challenged, and you might get a little bit out of breath with that one, but that's okay. We're working on quick feet, being able to pick those knees up and step high. Okay, now I'm going to get my step out of the way here, and next we're going to use this ladder that I have on the floor. So I'm going to point my camera down at the ladder, so you won't be able to see my face much, but the point is working on the stepping in the ladder. So in my gym, I've got one that's much longer, but this works great. Like I said, you can use this, you can use tape on the floor, works really well for this, especially because if you do have a tendency to catch your toe, tape works really well. You're not going to catch your foot on tape. But we're going to start by leading with one foot. I'm going to lead with my right foot, go in, and then all the way on the outside. In, out, in, out, out. So go all the way down the length of your ladder, whatever you've got, and then we're going to go back with the other foot. So I'm going to go left, each way, left, right, in, out, out. And then if you can't do it that quickly, that's okay. Working on hitting each spot with those feet. Okay, now we're going to turn to the side and do high knees. Pretend like these are much higher than they are. Both sides, I want both feet in each square, and then back the other way. Now mine's pretty short, so I could do a couple times with each one, go down and back with my right, down and back with my left, and then same with stepping sideways. I could go down and back both ways. And again, this will be, you can challenge yourself once you get the footwork to pick it up. Try to do it up on your toes. And then as you feel more comfortable, maybe start lifting your knees even higher. There's a lot of ways to make that one more and less challenging. Okay, I'll bring this back up. I'm going to move my ladder out of the way. Okay, now we're going to do a grapevine. So this is a little bit more footwork oriented. or karaoke. You may have heard it called grapevine or karaoke. So we'll start on one side of your room. We're going to be doing some lateral movement. So we're going to step in front of your foot and then behind. So you're kind of going in front, behind, and you can go the length of your hallway. You know, just if you just have a little short area, you can just go back and forth a few times. And then as you start to get this and you feel like you're doing well as far as your balance and your coordination, you can pick it up. Crossing front and back. And then you can even get a little twist in your upper body as you start to feel more confident. So you can just, that lateral movement is really important. We don't do a lot of that in our daily lives. So keeping those lateral movers or our hip stabilizers strong, also our lateral ankle, you know, this movement is really good for a lot of different muscles all the way up, because that's what supports us in our forward movement. Okay, so work on that. You can, like I said, you can do it. Maybe if you're really hesitant about it, you can do it at your kitchen counter, you know, just kind of have your hands above just in case you think you're going to lose any balance or catch your foot or anything. And then as you get more comfortable, step away, maybe make it a little longer, something like that. Okay, next we're going to do high knee step overs. So this one, similar to what we just did with the ladder with those high knees, but actually having an object. So I'm going to have my yoga block here. And you can, the great thing about a yoga block or something similar to this, a book, you know, anything like that, is you can start with it really low. So if this is a big challenge for you to step that far, start on the low, you know, with the book flat or the yoga block flat. So we're going to go back and forth. Now, if you feel pretty confident, we can turn that on its side. High knees, all the way over. And you can go back and forth as many times. You know, you can time yourself maybe for 30 seconds, maybe a minute. If you really are feeling like you're doing, you know, you're ready for a little more, you can make a little bit of a hop. But you have to find your level of challenge that's still comfortable to you. So you want to challenge yourself, but not to the point where, you know, you're going to fall, obviously. Again, you could do this in front of your kitchen counter so that you have that balance as you step back and forth over it. If you really want to, you can stand it on end as well. So you can step over it back and forth that way, just to give yourself a little extra balance challenge. But like I said, it really almost doesn't matter how high your object is. You're still just working on those high knees, both ways, side stepping, and then as you progress, you can pick up that pace just a little bit. Okay, next, we are gonna do, this one involves a little bit more balance, some quick knee ups, marching. So I want you to stand, again, you can stand next to your kitchen counter, not facing it because you wanna have your object off to your side. We're going to march with a quick knee up and then hold. So think march, balance, march, balance. Make that transition as quick as you can. Get that knee up nice and tall, nice and high. Try to hold that balance then for, you know, 2 or 3 seconds. Challenge yourself. If this feels easy, you can challenge to hold it with 5, and then really get that quick change. And then also, while you're doing any of these, but especially right now I'm thinking of it, keep those shoulders down. Find a place to focus out there so that you're not staring down at your feet. So you still want to be working on posture no matter what we're doing. Find a place over there to focus on. Quick knee up, hold. And then if you notice too, I'm changing my arms, almost like I'm running or walking. So this can help with balance as well. All right, good. Again, do that maybe 10 times on each side, maybe 30 seconds. Challenge yourself and get that quick movement is the key, and then hold. So it's a quick hold. All right, last one, we're gonna use that yoga block again, or if you don't have a yoga block, like I said, you can use, you know, a sunglasses case or lots of different objects. I'm thinking of my foam roller right now. I could put my foam roller in between my feet. So this is a similar one to what we were doing before. I'm gonna put it on its side so it doesn't fall over here. We're going to tap in the middle. So instead of stepping all the way over back and forth, we're gonna put that yoga block right in between our feet, or whatever object you have. You could use a small pillow, you could use, you know, like I said, your foam roller, and we're going to tap in the middle. So this is a light, controlled movement. If you find this is extremely easy, you can raise that up, whatever object you have, raise it up. And then you're also controlling that it doesn't fall over, whatever your object is. So that you're just lightly tapping it. And then you're still getting that side shifting that we've kind of been doing here the last couple exercises. Again, this one's a challenging one not to look down at it because that's the goal, right? But try to look forward and tap without looking, and don't knock it over. So this one can be kind of challenging. There's a little bit of finesse to it. All right, that is it for today. So make sure you do your lower extremity stretches after today. They may be a little bit tired after all of the different lateral movement. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember to start a little bit slow with these and lower and near something for support. Sometimes just doing something along a wall is a really good way to make sure you have that support, or along your kitchen counter. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can leave a message in the comments, or you can private message me, and that's it. So you can add some of these into your daily workouts, or you can do this as its own separate workout all by itself. Thank you, everybody. Have a great workout.